Hi children. In our previous class we learned about a friction. Friction is a force which opposes motion. Now my question is whether friction is bad or good. In some cases friction is bad, but it can be good for some other cases. Friction can be bad for machines that have moving parts. They cannot work smoothly because of friction. This is the reason why we oil sewing machines and bicycles. Oil makes surfaces smooth and thus reduces friction. We also smear or spread powder over carom boards to reduce friction. This way, striker and counters move smoothly. Friction helps us in many ways. We can write on a paper because of friction. Friction between pencil and paper help us write. We find it difficult to write on a smooth surface like glass. It is because of low friction. Friction helps us hold things. When you hold a pencil in your hand, it does not fall down. It is because of friction. Friction opposes its motion. An ice cube is slippery with water. Water reduces friction, so it easily slips out. Similarly, we slip on slippery floors because of low friction. Bring a magnet to some pins. Pins get pulled to the magnet even though magnet does not touch them. But bring it close to this pencil, it does not get pulled. So magnets attract or pull with a force called magnetic force. This force acts even without touching. Magnetic force acts on things made of iron, cobalt and nickel. Nickel and cobalt are metals. Magnets have got many uses. We use large magnet to lift things made of iron from garbage. We can even pull trains by really strong magnets. Suppose you are trying to push a swing with no one sitting on it. The swing will move with a slight push. But if your friend sits on the swing, you will have to push harder to make it move. Now imagine you want to move the swing faster. You have to push even more harder. How heavy the thing is and how fast we want it to move. When you are doing something serious like homework, you will say I am working. But you won't say that when you are playing or cycling. But a scientist will say that you are working when you are playing or cycling and not when you are reading. I will tell you why. A scientist says work is done when a force is applied on something and it moves. When you read, you do not move anything, so you do not work. When you turn a page, it moves, so you work. Similarly, when you write or draw, you are moving the pencil. Since it is moving, you do work. How much work you do while moving something depends on two factors: the amount or strength of force you use, the distance through which the thing moves. So, you do more work when you carry two books from a table to another than when you carry one book. You do more work when you carry a book from a house to another than when you carry that book from one end of a room to the other end. Suppose you push something very hard but it does not move. Then you do no work. This is because work is equal to the amount of force into distance moved. You know that if we multiply anything with 0, it is 0. Therefore, the distance moved is 0, the work is also 0. Have a nice day. Thank you.